Right, here we go. Welcome back, and let's suppose get developing this game. Uh, so yesterday, or in the last session, which was yesterday, um, I finished off the UI for War Machines. Um, so now you can assign them a lane. So what's next is to actually get started with Catapult's logic itself, and I've got a couple of things I want to get done. Um, Firstly, I want to create a new interface specifically for the war machines. My current structure is, yeah, I do have a catapult object already open, um, but unfortunately, I oh, it's not very fleshed out. But basically, this object uh, um, inherits from base unit object, which has got a whole bunch of logic in it, really. Um, it inherits from that, which is an I unit. So all units have part of this interface. It's got a whole bunch of work on it in it. So to take damage, to move, heal, some AI stuff. Actually, this class has gotten a little bit out of hand, and I do want to clean it up a little bit, maybe move some of the stuff to its own services or something along those lines. There's stuff I want to move into jobs. It's grown a little bit too much and for my liking. But so yeah, we're going to add a new. We're gonna say I war machine, and please generate me that. Suit. Yeah, I war machine. Yeah, that's all looking good. So I don't want the public one. Okay, so in that, by having this, I can then have another property inside these objects, um, which would allow me to keep track of the actual instance of the catapult that we're going to be spawning. So I war machine. I don't want to use the catapult type because I do plan to have multiple war machines, so I'm more thinking of the future. What should we call it? War machine. Yeah, war machine. It's not. War machine. Image picture. Yeah. I'll have to reassign these, but yes, war machine. So yeah, I've realized now that I don't have an actual prefab for prepared to actually spawn with much of anything. Got the model pretty much set up, but that's basically it. I think gonna spend some time doing that. But what I have been busy with is basically just checking. Uh, okay, first I created a new interface called Warmachine, then I gave that to the Catapult implementation of it. And then the Warmachine must implement these two types. I already have a unit state as part of the Catapult implementation. Um, so it's just this Warmachine type that must return. Although now that I'm looking at it, that I've gotten to the point where I actually now kind of spawn it using my unit spawner. So going from here, I want to spawn a catapult, and we just go like this, and basically it would find the spawn position for the building. Every building has got its own spawn position. Let me show you, let's say the workshop, and the workshop spawn point is right there. So basically that's where the catapult will appear. Um, so what that's all kind of hooked up. I've got this unit's a spawn machine. So I've got these classes that actually handle spawning of all the units. Um, as you can see, um, one for each team, and then it all goes through like a main kind of singleton class, which I've called the actual battle map engine. That pretty much orchestrates everything together at the moment. Maybe not the perfect solution, but let's see how it goes. At the moment, it's working fine for me. Um, I have the player team. I'm hoping that I can kind of use this class in multiplayer, so just change the player team. That's one of the next tasks I actually want to do as well, is just to be able to choose which team I want to start with, red or blue, and then have control of either the red guys or the blue guys. But yeah, so now what we gotta do is actually build up this catapult war machine here, so we can actually spawn it. Um, so I presume it's all gonna work kind of similar like to a player. We won't be taking control over this one, so I'm actually maybe thinking that we should have a different controller for it altogether. But yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, so I think we should. Oh, we have some errors. Let's see now. That should sort the errors out. Reload. Yes. All right. So, in theory, when we buy a catapult now, it should throw some errors. Okay, let's see what happened. What's missing? That's missing a spawn position. Okay. Let's see why. Let's go to the building prefabs. Hmm. Back to the drawing board, I guess. Okay, so now I think we should try. I'm going to let's see if it will just be a different era. Um, oh yes, it's definitely a different era. Uh, Lots of different errors. Stop this. Let's see. It's in the unit controller. Hmm. I mean, I should go to the first one. Oh, it's the animation controller that's needed as well. Yes, that's I didn't see. Okay, well, back to the drawing board. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it for the day. Um, I've kind of put together the catapult. Still not loading. Well, it's loading now. Actually, it's just that it just falls through the world. So if I was to put this one, then I go and look at, yeah, there's a catapult blue. Double click it. There it is, falling through the sky. Oh no, wait, it's at position 0. Why is it at position 0? It's weird that it's at position 0. That is very odd. That stays at position 0. No, I'm done. I'm done for today. The show continue later or tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, some progress made. Progress better than no progress. Essentially, all hooked up to my controllers. I'm hoping now that I can just get it working, get it together, um, and then just get it spawning. It's almost there. It's not sure why the position is not updating, but I'm kind of done. Gonna go relax a little bit and enjoy the weekend. After all, it is weekend. Until next time.